Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut, usually here with Mike Kelly and Real Estate Jerky Daily. Mike's out. What's he doing today? Golf tournament for Love Modesto. He's shooting a golf ball cannon. He just likes shooting cannons. I don't know. Maybe someone should tell him. Maybe he's in the wrong field. Just go do that for a living, if you could. Anyway, I hope everybody had a great weekend. I did. Had a little bit of work, but not too much. But anyway, what's going on today in the market? There wasn't a ton of news today. The only thing that came out that was scheduled to come out today was new home sales. And of course, new home sales, which measured signed contract on new homes, that on new homes fell 0.6% to 652,000 unit annualized pace in July. Move this over here so I can look like I'm looking at you. But that doesn't tell the whole story. The June report was originally reported at 627,000, which was revised slightly higher to 656,000 from the original report in June. Today's read was 4% higher in aggregate, and we're starting to see a pickup in home sales activity. This is new home sales. They're still down 8% year over year, but this report captured signed contracts on new homes in July, did not capture the recent drop in rates, with the builder sentiment report showing a bit more traffic. The rates falling since then, it's reasonable to expect the report will show more strength in the next release. The question out there is, with the lower rates and the Fed cut pretty much set in for September, and then there's more housing activity and home sales, but we just have to wait for that to happen. The question is, well, do we have to worry about with what's going on for the Fed not to make this cut that's already built in September? And remember, the cut's not going to change mortgage rates. That's not what the Fed does. They're on the same street, but usually go in different directions. We'll have to see how they go. And it's the overall weakness in the labor market that is causing the rates to go down, the mortgage rates, and also why the Fed is thinking about cutting short-term rates. We're going to look at, a lot of people worried about, hey, with the CPI coming out before the release, I think it's coming out, and the BLS coming out on September 5th, before they potentially are going to lower rates. Could this change anything? Well, with the BLS report showing how negative it was last time, and if it comes anything close to just regular, numbers, we're not going to see that. We don't have to worry about that. That's set in. The question really is, going forward, how is the Fed going to look at stuff? And is it going to be something that we have to worry about, that they're not going to, rates aren't going to go down more? Because it's really based off of the labor market. That's what we're seeing. And that's what changed Jerome Powell's thought on everything, was where the labor market is. All right, so we got PCE coming out later this week. I'll get into in a minute. They're expecting the PCE core inflation to go from 2.8 to 2.9%. That's not really going to just stop them from September 12th doing, or whenever it is their change. We got what else we got? Let's see. Let me go. What we have this week? Tuesday, durable goods orders, Shiller home price index, FHA house price index. Those are going to tell us what the median price is for those things. Wednesday, mortgage applications. Thursday is going to be initial jobless claims and second quarter GDP second read. Friday's PCE inflation, and then the following week. Yeah, because that'll be September 5th, is the BLS jobs report. And that's when we're going to start seeing what's going on and if it's still weak as they think it's going to be. What do we always talk about on Monday that I jumped all over, which I totally forgot, is the current nationwide inventory. It rose up to 861,238, which is only 1,170. So about 200 more than we have on active market in Stanislaus County. That's pretty sad, but that's also showing you where the market is, with sellers not sure about whether or not they should put their house on the market because they don't know if it's going to sell because of where buyers are. I think we're at that tipping point right now. It's finally here. We've been talking about it for seems like forever, probably 3 years. We've been talking about it. It's finally here. What else do I have here? Because the new home sales, we talked about that. There's price cuts. There's about 42% of listings out there saw a price cut last week. So just make sure you price it right from the beginning. I'm not saying you're not, but sometimes you have to give a little bit right now. But I think that's going to change. And you're going to start seeing sellers going, you know what, I want to wait to see if this thing changes because Mike said it was going to change. Yes. All right. What else did I want to talk about? I want to talk about how home buyers still want agents. And we talked about how nobody needs agents and all this stuff. Well, 73% of buyers conduct independent research, but 88% still want a human advisor, especially to translate the listings into meaningful advice. 75% say their agent helped guide their journey. Only 7% found the process safe, straightforward, where they didn't need it. And 90% report feeling overwhelmed at some point. I can see that. Key takeaway from what I'm just saying, that the agents are shifting from being curators of listings to entrepreneurs of complexity. So you really need to focus on how you're there to help support them through the process, and where there could be things that they don't know about and where they feel lost. That's what you're there for. And what else we got going on? Median household. Yeah. All right. So the affordable rankings, if you want to go buy a house, it's very affordable. Pittsburgh and Cleveland top the United States for the two most affordable housing markets. They say globally, but uh, they're 249,000 is what the average price is there. Yeah, 249,000. I knew it was there. So if you're trying to afford a home, can't afford it here, you can work anywhere. There you go. You can go to Pittsburgh and you could get a house for 249,000. The only problem is you got to live there. And I'm not saying that negatively. I'm just make sure when you move there, you live there for a year before you make any major things. You've been through the summers, the winters, everything that could be pretty bad. But if it's anything like this year in Modesto, this reminds me of the year I moved to Modesto going, I don't know why everybody complained. He's not that bad. And then the year after, and then the year after, and then the year after, and it's been worse ever since. All right, that's pretty much it. I know I'm dragging on. That I had today was just basically the inventory is only up by. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. That's basically where you're at, Bill Phillips. Let's see, since I don't have Mike doing this. There you go. That's what you guys are now. And we all loan officers have been that way forever. We're all about making it easy for people to purchase, so they want to do it again and again and again. We're trying to make it as easy as possible, trying to get them in. That's all I have for today. Remember, durable goods tomorrow. Shiller home price index, FHFA house price index tomorrow. We'll see where the numbers are at. And I hope everybody make it a great day. If you have any questions, reach out. I'm here. You can direct message me with any questions at all. And again, make it a great day. All right. Bye. Thanks, Bill.